Question for you guys. What is the ultimate four-door sedan that mixes both luxury, performance, and pricing all in the best overall package? Well, for some of you guys, you might say it's the Mercedes AMG GT63s. The second option would be the BMW M8 Competition Grand Coupe. But to be honest, both of these cars are starting at over $130,000, which is not cheap for a car. Lucky for you guys though, I know a car that is a better bang for your buck than these two options combined. For about the same amount of power and a lot less cash, the Audi RS7 I feel is the ultimate four-door sedan you can buy today. The car that revolutionized the luxury high-performance sedan market. When new, the Audi RS7 was like no other car. Super comfortable, crazy performance, and when I say crazy performance, like sub 3 second 0 to 60s and 10-second quarter miles with just a little bit of aftermarket tuning. So if you guys are looking for the best, and I mean the best overall luxury performance sedan you can buy today, look no further and join me guys as we dive deep into all you need to know about the Audi RS7. The Audi RS7 is known for being Audi's fastest sportback sedan. But did you guys know that the Audi RS7 is the exact same car as the Audi RS6 underneath the body? The two generations of the RS7, the C7 and the C8 RS7, share the exact same platform, drivetrain, and powertrain as the equivalent RS6 generations. The major difference between these two cars is the RS7 comes in a sportback option rather than the wagon or the Avant option found in the RS6. The main reason why Audi decided to do this was the sportback option allowed Audi now to compete directly with the BMW M8 and the Mercedes AMG GT63. When launched in 2014, immediately the Audi RS7 was recognized as Audi's most powerful four-door production vehicle ever built. To start, the RS7 was powered by a twin-turbo 4-liter V8, which developed, get this guys, 560 horsepower at 6,600 RPMs and 516 foot-pounds of torque at 1,750 RPMs. This was paired with a new 8-speed quattro all-wheel drive system that could rocket the RS7 from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.9 seconds and was electronically limited to 155 miles an hour. If speed is what you're after, well, then you guys are looking for the Dynamic and Dynamic Plus package. This would actually raise the top speed of the car to 174 miles an hour or 189 miles an hour respectively. I think one of the neatest features in the new engine setup was the introduction of a hot V setup. Audi placed the twin turbos in the actual V of the cylinder banks. This helped reduce the distance that the air needed to travel to the exhaust manifolds and allowed those turbos to spool up super fast. This technology was first seen in the BMW X6, but today most BMWs, Mercedes, and Audis use this technology in their V8 engines to get them very responsive and to spool up those turbos incredibly fast. In true RS fashion, the car got a complete exterior facelift over the standard A7 and S7. The Audi RS7 got new bumpers, new grille, and the RS badge. When going to the interior of the RS7, I believe this interior really stands out from the competition. First of all, they have the front sports seats with the integrated headrest and the RS7 logo embroidered into the seat. The centers of the seat feature a diamond quilt stitching, which is incredibly comfortable and very high quality and just kind of raises that quality of the interior of the car. The car was also optioned with either an aluminum or carbon fiber interior trim, which really boosts, like I mentioned, that fit and finished feel for the RS7. The new MMI entertainment was state of the art, including an 8-inch monitor with touchpad controls, navigation built in, and a knock your socks off Bang & Olufsen sound system. Some new and notable features that came in the RS7 was a leather-wrapped, flat-bottom heated race steering wheel that was also found in the Audi R8, an optional Carmick ceramic brake discs, a start-stop feature for the engine, and night vision assistance with lighting that could actually detect pedestrians. the C7 RS7 ended production in 2019 with the release of the new C8 RS7. The RS7 set the benchmark for what a high-performance sedan could actually be and allowed Audi to get a leg up on many of its competitors. The next generation RS7 personally I think looks absolutely amazing and has so many great features in this car, which just made the RS7 even that much better for the next generation. In late 2019, Audi was ramping up for the next generation of the RS7. This time using the C8 platform, Audi crammed an updated 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that was now paired with a 48-volt belt alternator starter hybrid system, which can now recover up to 16 horsepower. The car put out 591 horsepower and 590 foot-pounds of torque at 2,000 RPMs. Paired with an 8-speed quattro all-wheel drive, the car could do 0 to 62 miles an hour in 3.6 seconds and was electronically limited to 155 miles an hour. The new C8 RS7 would take all the technology in the previous generation of the RS7 and fine-tune everything to make this generation RS7 the best luxury performance car on the market today. The new interior had some huge upgrades with a 2-touch screen that seamlessly blended from the upper dashboard and flowed into the center console. Honestly, I love this design and it looks absolutely beautiful. Another few features that come standard on the new RS7 is Audi's new adaptive air suspension, which we are talking about here, obviously the RS7 model. The air springs are 50% stiffer for better performance. The cool part is that this will actually lower at speeds for better aerodynamics, and it can actually raise automatically when the roads get rough. But if you guys are looking for an even better suspension, look no further, guys, than Audi's new dynamic ride control, which this system actually has hydraulic lines that run to either corner of the car. This allows for a transfer of fluid between each wheel, so when one side actually compresses, the other wheel will hold steady and create less body roll for the car. It's pretty cool technology, and it really is a nice leg up technology if you're looking for something to spend, say, a little bit more money on for the car. If you get the dynamic package, you will also get the new features that haven't really been showcased in many European cars, and that is the dynamic all-wheel drive steering. This allows the rear wheels of the car to turn to help during cornering. This is a pretty big car, so in sharp spaces, that cornering ability is really nice. This tech can also be found on the new Audi RS6 since they share the exact same platform. With all of this new technology and some of Audi's best styling ever released, the new RS7, in my opinion, is the best version of the RS7. This is also the best luxury performance car you can buy today for your money. Speaking of money, how much does this car even cost? And is it even worth the price? The new C8 RS7 from Audi will cost you around $114,000 for the base model. Now, personally, I think that is actually an amazing deal for all the tech, performance, and luxury that you are actually getting from this car. If you guys go balls to the wall and you fully load the RS7, you're going to be looking at spending around $145,000 for this car. The best part about high-performance Audis, they love depreciation. And with a quick look on Auto Tempest, today, if you want to pick up a first generation RS7, you will be looking to spend around $45,000 or all the way up to $95,000 depending on the miles and the condition of the car. If you want the newest generation, the C8 RS7, and you don't want to wait to order the RS7 from Audi directly, well, right now there are several listed between $125,000 all the way up to $145,000 just for the base model. I guess if you can't wait, you're going to have to pay a little bit of a premium to get one immediately. After looking through several forums and talking to several RS7 owners, the biggest complaint that affects the C7 generation is clogged turbo oil screens. Basically, this is a screen that acts as a filter that can basically get clogged and prevent oil from getting to the turbo. If this does happen, it will blow your turbo and it will need to be replaced. This job can cost upwards of $10,000, so it is not a small repair job. This problem is most prevalent in early RS7 models, but it also can be seen in any other Audi that has the 4-liter twin-turbo motor, so cars such as the S6, the RS6, the S7, and the S8. Audi has made a revision for this screen, and you can get them updated at your local dealership. The next issue, for both the C7 and the C8 RS7, you will want to check the shocks for any leaks. I would say that it's more prevalent in the C7, but as the C8 gets older, this will also become a factor. Like I mentioned earlier, the dynamic ride control can be very expensive to repair, and the only alternative fix to this would be to replace it with, say, an aftermarket coilover system. Another major thing to look out for, guys, when you are buying an RS7 is the facelift and pre-facelift C7 RS7s. From 2013 to 2015 are the pre-facelift cars, and then from 2016 all the way up to 2019 are the facelift cars. The major difference between them are the headlights, the taillights, the bumpers, and there's also an upgraded multimedia entertainment system within that car. The styling is subtle, but it's important to know that there's a difference between when you're actually buying the first generation's RS7s. The last thing to look out for can be a good thing, and it also can be a bad thing, and that is any modifications that have been done to the RS7. Overall, these cars get crazy performance jumps from a tune. If you guys are looking for something like that, then this can be a great bang for your buck opportunity. But if a poor tune or poor parts were used for the installation, in the long run, that could be a very expensive repair bill for you. I would recommend going with companies such as like APR or Unitronic, who have had very strong reputations in the aftermarket community and are well known, and people trust their parts to be put on these high-end performance cars. The Audi RS7 is by far and away the best performance luxury sedan money can buy today. If you are looking for a big Audi that can get up and go, then this car is perfect for you. The amount of technology and the fit and finish that you get in the RS7 really shows the amount of details that Audi has put into this car. Comparing the RS7 to the BMW M8 Competition Grand Coupe and the Mercedes AMG GT63s, it is not an easy choice. All three of these cars are big heavyweights in price and performance, but if I had to choose one of them, my choice would be the Audi RS7. Why, you may ask? It is simple. There is just something about a big Audi sedan, and for other YouTubers and magazine reviewers, they seem to actually agree with what I'm saying. What do you all think about the RS7? Do you like it more than its competitors, or would you rather have the RS7's little brother, the RS6? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. If you would like to see a similar video, go check out my videos, guys, over here, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.